I don't feel like being here. Tanya, introduce us, Tanya.
Even I am not really enthusiastic about being here, but
I need to get some things off my chest, yeah? I just want to see Arsenal score a goal in the Premier League. It's not too much to ask for. A few shots on target. I just want Arsenal to get a point. Like it's September, we don't have a point yet. Anyway, welcome to Box to Box. This is the...
It's a tough one. Thank God Kerry is not here. He's serving a 1 week suspension.
Yeah, we're giving him a suspension.
For just not making sense.
Was he suspended on Twitter?
I have no idea.
I think he was. He suspended for like a few hours.
Why? Oh, he just being
Yeah, just being him.
And he's the one who won the PS5. So we are currently, I think, in the lead for the PS5. It's not a box-to-box PS5. It's actually his. I think it's going to win. Yeah, I think it's at 18 now. So if you're at Uber Eats, you know, like, please.
Plug a man,
you know.
Plug a man.
Tanya was supposed to be back in school, but he cancelled his flight because Arsenal lost 5-0 to come and talk shit to us. So you can just start. Just go ahead.
Okay, proceed with your abuse.
Yeah,
we'll take it like our team is just taking everything. One shot. Like the one day Xhaka had to play like a normal human being. The one day, like just remain 11.
Bro, we're the back five.
We're the back five and we considered 2 goals. Like what are they doing? And then how is Gundogan scoring headers? Like I don't get it.
Everyone below 5'10" scored headers.
Yeah, like I don't get it.
Guys, maybe watch the match.
I didn't, but I read it. It was worse. I was at a wedding with the wrong facial expression as the bride is coming.
I looked at the starting 11. I just blacked out. I was unwell, but yeah.
What did you think of the game?
You watched it? Of course,
Of course.
Beginning to end.
Pre-match, post-match,
highlights.
It was gorgeous.
Bookmarked on YouTube.
You know when I knew it was bad? In the post-match, Guardiola was speaking and he was trying his best to save Arteta's job. He was just
he was saving his homie.
Actually,
He was like,
I killed this man's career.
If they believe in him, if they're smart, they believe in him and he'll do a good job.
But he knows he's talking out of his ass.
That's what managed.
I mean, he's the one who mentored him. You know, it's kind of also his rep.
You think it's his rep?
I mean, he's kind of like, this guy used to be so great with me, but now. You guys think it's time for him to go?
Yes.
I wore this jersey today thinking I'm coming to support my team. Apparently, it's the anniversary of the H2 of this jersey. Yeah, so what a day to pick it.
So life is tough, right? Life is tough, isn't
What
it?
a day.
I mean, this guy is kissing the badge and they basically farted through a match with the Wolves.
But we won, isn't it?
I mean, we'll give you that.
Exactly.
So what do you think about Arteta?
I think
in terms like that City game?
Not City game.
And what do you think about Arsenal?
I'll start with Arsenal. I just think you guys just don't have good enough players. I can't, you know how I know it's bad? I look at Arsenal and I don't know what the problem is. I just know their problems. And that's an issue for me.
Many problems.
Exactly. Because now I'm looking at your team and I'm like, okay, cool. Like, Partey was a good signing, but this dude lives in the hospital. Gabriel and Ben White. I think Gabriel was a good signing, but Ben White, I'm like, this guy's not playing.
Tierney's looking average.
And he was good last season. He's gone back a step. And then your right back situations.
I mean, we have 4 that do nothing.
What's? And then you got against City, your boy decides to start Chambers, Holding, and Cedric. Can someone tell me what's good? And he's got Saliba out on loan. I'm trying to understand.
Who's starting at Marseille?
Who's starting at Marseille?
That's
the
actually
only
that's
thing,
actually killed it.
The only thing I'd say about Saliba is
back.
even if he was there and all centre backs were fit, we'd have the right back situation all over again.
Yeah, true.
We'd have 5 centre backs, and we just got rid of Mustafi.
Thank God.
What a hero. What a hero. I miss you already, Mustafi.
Thank God.
You're a cult hero, man.
Thank God. Like wherever you are, just stay. Like it's okay. Like just stay. Like It's cool. Like just keep it there.
No, but yeah, and then in terms of Arteta, people who live with me know that I have been telling people that he should have been gone. Like as soon as you finished 8th, I was like, this is not okay. Like he's finishing 8th, he should be gone already. You can clearly see he's struggling. Whatever he's trying to do, it's not working. I've read that he's in charge of him and Edu. They're in charge of player recruitment essentially, and he's giving weird. We talked about this last week. He's giving weird contracts. So for me, he should go. And people are saying Conte. I don't think he wants to come. Like he won't come to this. I don't know what this is.
But maybe we need like somebody to like whip guys into shape, and like because those guys are playing in a lackluster fashion, man.
I think you just need new idea. I would go for like someone like Erik ten Hag from Ajax.
Big Sam.
We're not fighting relegation yet, man. Like,
not yet. But yeah, that's my opinion.
To be honest,
I wouldn't. You're not fighting. We're 20th.
No, not yet. I believe. It's the first. It's like you get a bit tipsy at 8:30 p.m. People think you're going to black out. No, you'll make it to the club. Just watch us. We're there. Relax. Just had a few vodka shots.
Yo, I think we should just go for it. We should just do a tryout. Let's just next week, because there's no international games. There's no
domestic games.
International games. Let's just go do like a crazy like highlight reel, yeah? We just start Arsenal, be like, yo, you the centre back, here I am, right? Biko, number 10, false 10. Let's just do it. Let's just do it.
I can quit some of my bad habits for like 3 months.
Yeah, let's just do it.
I have 2 games. I have 2 games in
the worst case scenario, we give them heart. Musa Sissoko. What is your best attribute?
Heart, like heart first. But actually, I don't know. I think we need somebody who will bring in not necessarily new ideas. I wouldn't take like an Ajax manager because I don't think right now we need to play like pretty football. I think right now we need to get into like the heart thing, The guys putting their all out in the field. I'll take a disciplinarian.
But you see, the thing is, the thing that's just like mind-boggling is the fact that like no one is saying shit about him in terms of the players.
Yeah.
Because by this time, if it was Mourinho, Pogba would have gone and done some shit. If it was Mourinho at Spurs, like Son would have done some shit. Like he hasn't, like there's no clear signs that.
Maitland-Niles, though.
Yeah, but him, he just.
But he's Maitland-Niles. Yeah.
He just started Arsenal. So, and that's the thing that's just.
But think about it. None of our players have I feel like that's the same thing I'm saying. None of our players are right now like big enough players or like have big enough agents. If this was United, Mino Raiola would be talking to Barca, Madrid. As this is happening, like he'll be shopping, you'll be seeing him around telling guys Pogba is ready to leave, whether he wants to leave or not. But do you know any big agent representing an Arsenal player right now?
Yo, I just would see an Arsenal goal.
Like if you have an Arsenal player in your FPL,
I just want to see
there's no way you've gotten more than 2 from that guy.
Yeah.
And that's with bonus. And that's probably Leno. Like for
that's true.
Actually for Brentford, that's
actually
like
quite sad.
You've not gotten more than 2. Like the whole team combined has gotten less points than Antonio. Like the whole team combined has gotten less points than Antonio.
If those FPL, can you imagine if those FPL for managers?
Like who does Arteta have in his FPL? Like I want to know. Like who does he believe in? Like who does he believe in? Like he should tell us. Like we also want to put those guys because we don't get it. Does he have Arsenal players in there?
Bro,
like does he have Suarez in there?
Or
Pablo Mari? like is he? Let's put Balogun for the discount. Like I don't get it. It's like I'm gonna start this guy.
Bro, man, like this life is just sad. Like you can't even enjoy your weekend. Like and then the one time I really want to watch F1, it's rained out. Like I want to watch rugby. There's lockdown in New Zealand.
Yeah.
I don't have a choice. I have to watch Arsenal. I don't have a fucking choice. Yeah.
Choice. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. the kids. Like
anyway, we're 20th. The only way is up. Unless we're 20th.
The only way is down.
The only way is down.
We won't be able to afford salaries.
No.
Yeah. Anyway, on that bombshell. Yeah, so Liverpool versus Chelsea 1-1. Yeah, I think how like when you watch the Olympics and then like you all of a sudden you think you're a swimmer. You think that was Reece James.
Yeah.
It's like dude, all of a sudden, bro, spike.
Oh my God!
I swear, he was an animator, and that's what I do.
He got inspired. He was like, like Suarez did this once. I'll show them.
But do you think it was a red card?
No, I don't.
No.
I don't. I think it was harsh. I think because of the ricochet, I think you just have to give a penalty. And I'm not sure how double jeopardy laws work, but at that point, because of the ricochet, the
double jeopardy law was basically it was a one-on-one, like a goalkeeper on a striker, and then that's what they tried implementing. They never changed the red card.
But think about it this way: like a similar situation happened in a Clasico, I think about 3 years ago, where Carvajal basically just swiped out and on the line, and he got a straight red. He walked off. Yeah. There's something different with the player intentionally trying to stop the ball and taking Suarez. Similar thing, like trying to say, hey, like this goal should not happen, and the ricochet and the handball, and then you're like, okay, fine, it wasn't entirely intentional, but does not mean it's not a penalty. But either you're going to red card this guy or you're going to give a penalty and give him a yellow. And we see it even with other fouls, like by defenders in the box.
But do you know I feel like that's the only law in football where it could have been the other way.
Yeah.
As long as the ball touches your hand on the line, it's a red card. Like there's no
on the line.
That's just
the law.
Which is messed up, right?
Yeah.
Is that the letter of the law, or is it like open to interpretation for spirit?
That's the only. I feel like that's the only part where there's no interpretation.
Someone should put at the bottom here like what section it is.
I don't think only like when it's a one-on-one and there's a defender who was kind of coming in. Like there's always like, oh, okay, this guy kind of went back. But the ball touches your hand and in the line, and it was going in. Actually, it wasn't really going in, but they said it was going in. So.
And also, what do you think about how the referee was presented with the facts? We could see it from the VAR monitor.
Like you see VAR, and then that wasn't cool.
That was shady. The way the referee looked at it was a bit. I looked at
and
it.
then when you got there, it was just a free spirit, but the ball on the hand.
What is he going to say?
Yeah, it's a bit shitty.
But anyway, I mean, I feel like that game was. Let's go back to Lukaku.
From Shambles.
Yeah, Lukaku was. If Kerry was here, let me play Kerry role now, yeah? Hey, Van Dijk is the best defender in the world. Lukaku could not handle, Van Dijk was just out of this world.
I think Lukaku, I don't know, just from the highlights. He's good, but he had the fast touch from when he was at United.
Actually, when he was playing against us, that game was...
Yeah, I mean, but also, who he was playing against?
No, he was playing against us, it was Adriano. The ball was stopping here.
Yeah.
Against Liverpool, all of a sudden he's back to his through balls. Fast touch is a through ball. Did it remind you of the United days?
Yeah.
Where he's wearing the Gideon boots.
Yeah, exactly. He's wearing
logs, but teams.
Okay, he's playing in teams.
He's playing like a poor man's Antonio. 100%.
Wow. Which Antonio?
Mika Antonio.
Oh, Mika.
Yeah, those dense guys that are running around. I was watching this guy and I was thinking...
but you can't talk shit about Antonio. You remember this goal last week?
Yeah.
The one touch, then go over the defender.
But
that was a fluke. that was a fluke. That dude doesn't have that touch.
Let me tell you, no. This is the problem. This is discrimination against
He doesn't have that touch.
You do one skillful thing suddenly.
Bro,
if he was flukish.
If you watch the West Ham...
5-6. Oh my God.
Who did West Ham play? Southampton.
They played
Gallagher scored twice. Yeah.
Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
They
had a chance to win that game at the end, right? So it's now a 2-on-1 break. Ball goes to Antonio.
He fucked up.
There's a free ball. Just make that pass. Hey, this dude has to bring the ball back to his right foot. By the time he does that, the defender's already.
Bro, some footballers are traditional footballers. Okay, the way sometimes you have traditional centers in basketball. You're asking too much of them. Why do you want him to play out on the wing with that chest? What is he going to do? There's too much wing.
He's a winger.
No. When he signed with Sheffield Wednesday, he was a winger.
He's a winger. Even with West Ham. Even last year. He just took the number 9 this year.
Nah, guys, this guy has proven what he's good at.
He's an all-time Premier League scorer.
Imagine. He's the all-time center. No, he's the all-time Premier League scorer for West Ham.
Show me in this video. Show me one goal that he's broken from the wing, cut in deftly.
I'll show you a precision one.
Drop the shoulder. First of all, that shoulder is massive. If he drops it, there's no way he's going. Where he's going. It's like, whoo,
No. But one thing I'll tell you, Antonio has worked on his finishing.
No.
That boy.
It's spectacular.
Even his goal over the weekend was just like.
Nah, but he's not someone you want to watch for aesthetics. Aesthetics.
No aesthetics.
It's just like
bully ball.
Result muhimu.
Yes, result is what matters.
Yeah.
As we're here.
You take him in Arsenal?
Hey, of course, bro.
Arsenal
of course.
has aesthetics. People are doing touches. Pepe is always jumping around the ball. There's nothing. But also Arsenal, just be honest, tell us the whole team has COVID. Like that's why we're struggling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stop doing 20 minutes before
illness. Illness. Anyway, that's what we're talking about. We're talking about Liverpool and City.
Liverpool and Chelsea.
Oh, and Chelsea. Yeah.
And yeah, so Lukaku.
Yeah, so the red card. No, we're talking about Lukaku actually.
Lukaku. Yeah, no, he didn't have a great game. I think his vision-wise, he had 3 breaks, I think, where he was running at Van Dijk and he had Havertz and Mount. And every single time he managed to pick the wrong decision. They'll be like, give it to Havertz, you give it to Mount. And then he does this thing, you know, Lukaku's emotional. He'll be like, and I'm you got the ball, bro. Like, bro, you.
And then when there's a break, he's talking to you. He's like, yeah, bro, like this. Like, he even talks to the opposition. Yeah, there's a whole reel about how he talks.
Is that guy in the gym? It's like, yo, you're doing this wrong, man. Don't live like this. Live like this.
No, but despite all the fun you make of Lukaku,
I think he's fantastic.
No, his mentality. His fast touch comes and goes, but his mentality.
I think it depends on when Henry is part of the Belgium coaching team. You know, like when he's around. When he's not, it's like.
So I'm gonna ask you about the red card. Like afterwards, like how much were you shocked at the game when it 1-1 after the red card?
I did. Yeah, I expected Liverpool to really take control. I thought they'd punish. You know, after watching the Arsenal City game particularly, it almost like I was thinking, okay, this is Arsenal's excuse. Chelsea are gonna get punished 4 or 5 goals. Yeah, Liverpool are gonna come.
Impossible.
But you know, it shows the difference in class. Honestly, Chelsea defensively.
But the sub he made was actually quite interesting. He brought out Kante for.
No, Kante was injured.
Yeah, but Thiago
Silva came in. Yeah, and I think with the players that they have, going down in 10 minutes, I mean, you got ball carrying.
It's good. Yeah, it's good because Jorginho, you don't expect Jorginho to be doing those.
Exactly.
But now because you're 10 men, he can only sit back.
He can only sit back. And then obviously Christensen had an amazing game. Mendy made some good saves. So
and also was surprisingly good.
He was good.
Surprisingly solid defense. I cannot say solid. He's been good, but this one he was solid defense. Other than those.
But do you guys think? Do you think there was a factor to like Liverpool being a breaking team and not necessarily a creative team like City? You know, City, you go down to 10 men, they're like, now we can move the ball around you a lot more.
But I think City have also suffered from that. Teams are just sit and defend, right?
For sure, but like if there was anybody that could break a team that's sitting and defending, we would put our money on City.
Chelsea sat and defended, but on the break they were a threat. That's it.
I mean,
so they had that.
Yeah, they had that as well. So Liverpool also had to be cautious. You know, you can't just go all guns blazing.
Especially during.
But they had Van Dijk.
They had Van Dijk,
bro.
And he's top 3.
Yeah,
he's top 3. What happened?
Yeah,
in the world ever.
I mean, first of all, I was reading actually today about Puyol, how Carlos Puyol broke his whole body 36 times while at Barca, you know? And coaches used to say, where players won't put their feet, Puyol will put his head. Yeah. And I was thinking about Kylian, what he was saying about DVD. I'm like, he's a great defender, but like if we actually contextualize the defenders from back in the day and what the game demanded of them then, like why wouldn't we have people like that as great defenders, you know?
I mean, that's a good
Kylian, just answer, right in a Prince Cup.
Suspended.
Yeah, I hope you got that drug test, my friend.
Yeah, we banned him.
Yeah, so
performance.
Do you think Liverpool are like have a real shot at this title this year?
I think they'll win the league. Actually, they were my pre-season prediction. Liverpool. Yeah, they were my pre-season prediction. I thought I'm looking at them. I'm looking at their squad, and based on what they did 2 seasons ago, they got 99 points. Yeah. And they were chilling. They could have gotten 105 in that ballpark. Yeah. I think Liverpool are coming, and I'm afraid of them. You know, yeah.
I think it's going to be Chelsea.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Chelsea.
I agree with you, but I don't disagree with you.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but like I feel like it's going to be Chelsea. City is still a bit of a dark horse because right now we don't know how they're going to play because of the whole centre forward thing.
I think it's between City and Chelsea.
Yeah, and for
the only thing with Liverpool is I don't say they get flustered, but it's almost like teams are not as scared of the front three. I'm not saying they can't do damage, but teams are a bit more like the way Bunny went at them. I was just like,
it was like crazy.
This is not something I'm used to seeing.
I see Chelsea.
They still lost the game. Liverpool won.
I see.
So it's really up to how these guys can. And I mean, Jota is going to be a big difference in that game.
I think, guys, let's just put like 1,000 bob each, and then bet Arsenal will win the league. It might become like Leicester. You know, then we'll make like a billion.
Get rich.
Like I swear, if we even get close and this guy comes out, like you guys, like I actually swear, like I'm going to put it I'm gonna put 1,000 bob. I'm just like,
Arsenal top 4.
yeah, that's like 3 beers. I lose my beers at school. I don't want to drink beer. Still, no. Maybe I do if there's a right sponsor. Ask them out. I'll let your boy. Like, just call us.
Cool.
Nice,
Next. Who's playing?
United and Wolves.
Oh, Wolves versus Team Viewer.
Yeah.
No.
At least
do even United fans know what Team Viewer is?
No.
Do you know what it is?
I don't know what it is.
how?
You don't know what Team Viewer is?
They've paid so much money for branding, man. Google that shit.
I just thought,
Team
I
Viewer,
looked at
bro.
the kid, I was like, oh, this kid is I'm not buying this thing.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Move on.
Team Viewer, bro. Ronaldo will be in it.
Ronaldo.
Do you think Ronaldo will get the number 7 jersey?
No.
Get number
You're
28.
28 from He wore it with Sporting.
Nothing. You guys don't know CR7. That branding is strong.
You think you'll get number 7?
Cavani is about to be wearing number 12. This is about to be wearing.
Who's number 12? What number does Wan Bissaka wear?
29.
How do you know these things?
No, it's because the Premier League doesn't have same regulations like other leagues. Like in La Liga, you have to register your squad players that are registered for the league in numbers 1 to 24. That's why you can't retire numbers, so to speak, for the guys who are. But the Premier League can do whatever the hell you want.
Actually, before we start on Wolves versus Team Viewer, Ronaldo? You guys signed Ronaldo.
We signed Ronaldo.
The dream.
The dream.
You know, like when the
Actually-
love of your life comes back, but
Exactly.
she's 40 and she has 2 kids, but you still love her. Because like she was your high school sweetheart.
But she's still really
But
hot.
she's still really hot.
She's still really hot.
Yeah, but like you're not. But she doesn't like to go out anymore, like as much.
Yeah.
She just wants to go.
She's
to
easy to
dinner.
please.
Yeah.
She's easy to please. Feed her dinner, she'll be cool. Exactly.
That's
Nah,
not
that's-
what we do. But yeah, anyway, cut. That's not what we're about. Like, cut. Like some of us will get in trouble. Cut. Anyway, sorry. Tell us about Ronaldo.
Well, Ronaldo's gonna be top goal scorer. I'm thinking top goal scorer. Yeah, Ronaldo. So I'm thinking.
Can we put some money on that?
Yeah, I'm thinking 35, 40, 45 goals in the Prem. Yeah, for sure.
This guy smoked Karius pipe. Yeah, he actually did it. Yeah,
Karius the pledge.
Yeah, Karius the pledge.
I thought Karius left.
Karius strikes again. Strikes again, even from suspension. It's like Mourinho when he was in that laundry can. To give the halftime. That's Karius. Karius is under this table. Yeah, he's just whispering to you.
Say this.
Yeah,
But yeah, no, I think it's pretty simple. United will be the second best team in the league this season. Very obvious. Sancho, he had a brilliant game. He was amazing, wasn't he?
He was there?
Yeah, he was there. Yeah, you saw him.
I saw him.
You know,
I didn't
the only
see
thing
him.
I saw in their fact sheet when I was reading their game thing was just yellow cards. And then I saw Bruno gave me one. And I was like, out.
Actually,
No.
I had. It was, continue. It was a start
But in all
of-
seriousness, I think Ronaldo will get. I think he guarantees 20 plus goals this season. I think
In the
Prem. I think if you give him service,
You think he'll play that many games? To
I
get
think
the 20
when
goals?
he's fit, he plays. I think because of he'll want to play.
He'll want to play, yeah.
He'll want to play, and I don't think Oli, despite they know each other personally, obviously, but with outside pressure, I don't think Oli has the type of clout where he can decide to drop Ronaldo for a game if it's
But
important.
you see, you
or-
have to manage
You have to
his
manage
time
it.
as well. So like you want to have him for the Champions League, obviously, which is like I think the
Ronaldo's here
priority.
for Champions
Yeah,
League.
him is come to win the
Ronaldo's here for
Champions League.
Premier
Yeah.
He came to win the Champions League.
Yeah,
No,
that's why he's at
yeah, that's why he's at United.
He's not here for Premier League.
I mean,
Premier Leagues, you rest me for 2 games, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Let Cavani play.
but you rest him against Besiktas somewhere
Yeah,
away.
yeah.
You
He
see.
wants to
Rest him
extend
against
that record.
Arsenal, of course. Yeah.
Please do us a favor. Please. Imagine that guy against Bellerin. Bellerin is checking his hairstyle.
Bellerin is good to
Ronaldo
Barca,
is
bro. I watched, when I went to the Wolves game, actually, after the first 2, I got this stat. After the first 3 games, they have 57 shots, right? 36 in the box, 4 chances created, XG 5.06,
Who is this?
and 0 goals scored.
Wolves.
Wolves. You see, Adama is a poor
Wolves
man's
are
version of
going
Lukaku.
crazy.
That's how you know it's bad. That's how you-
Wolves are basically going crazy.
Is
but they can't
Jimenez
score.
playing?
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's
playing,
playing.
but they're just missing him and Adama. Adama is actually the cause of
Of this kind of thing.
Yeah. But he's creating chances. That's the thing. They're creating
It's the
chances.
baby oil.
Just-
It's the baby oil.
Yeah.
It's
And that happened,
It's
in
the
the
baby
first, that happened in the first half because United, when Ole put out that team, and that team was just vibes. Like the first 20 minutes was just defense versus attack.
attack.
Every time I looked up, I was at Georgie's. Happy birthday, Georgie, by the way. I was at Georgie's birthday, and then every time I looked up, I'm seeing Adama 1-on-1. I'm like, hey, is this a training game? Every single time. But then I was like, I'm not worried. It's Adama. He will score. He will get a shot off.
He was daddying men who have children. Like, he was telling Fred, leave me alone. He told Wan-Bissaka, leave me alone. The only person that could even think about handling him was Shaw, and that was when he was tired. At the end.
What did you think of Varane's debut, actually?
Varane actually kind of, second half, they kind of tweaked it a bit, and Varane was just like the second person helping. Every time he was breaking down. Like, Varane played he played a smart game. I was actually, it was a solid debut. Like, he was
smooth. I think
that guy is gonna really stabilize like the defense, especially against games like moves.
Yeah. I mean, in honesty, I wasn't very excited about the Varane signing. I've always believed that he's a bit of a fraud. But
riding
coattails for real. Because when I watched him for Madrid when Ramos wasn't there, like against Man City, I think it was 2 seasons ago in the quarterfinal, they were smoking him. Jesus.
Yeah, dude, but he was playing for Real. And you know, when Real, you play out 4-4-2, you see, and your centre back, it's you alone.
It's you alone. You know you're playing.
Because Ramos is a striker.
Yeah, because after 60th minute, Sergio.
You play 4-4-2, but you're alone.
Sergio is like, I'm CAM.
Yeah. Hey, bro, Ramos will just leave you there.
Yeah, but for sure, no, Varane had a smooth debut. He got the assist for the goal.
For the goal as well.
Greenwood, eh?
I've been telling you guys about Greenwood.
Greenwood is something else.
But my fear is now that Ronaldo is around. Where is he gonna play?
I think Greenwood will play.
Greenwood will start on the right wing.
He scored all 3 games.
All three games.
It's these other guys. These other who was playing up front?
It was Greenwood was up front, and then Jadon was on the right.
James.
And James he's about to sign for Leeds actually as we speak.
I thought that was coming of Ryan Giggs.
Yeah, don't you remember?
Like Welsh.
Who told you
Welsh.
this? Welsh, Ryan Giggs. I thought the same coming of Gareth Bale actually. But
No, Ryan Giggs.
Ryan Giggs.
No, he's not. He's a fraud as well.
No, he was hyped too much.
Hyped too much.
United have a lot of frauds. You know, people think McTominay is the second coming of Roy Keane. I don't see it. But
Mourinho gave him his own award.
Exactly, he gave him his own award. But the most improved award, no one wants that award.
I mean, but if you're coming from the academy, of course you want that award.
Other than that, other than the a bit of a mess up in the first half, I think Ole did an okay job.
Are you Ole out even with things going this way? Okay, how do you feel about your manager? Do you want to keep your manager or do you want to like get rid of your manager?
Oh, I'll get rid of this guy tomorrow. Yesterday.
And get who?
Me. Conte would be nice. Conte would be nice.
Ronaldo would be so
bad.
Left you making bad Conte.
If I could handpick a manager, I would go to Luis Enrique. I'd say Spain, give us. I want Luis Enrique now.
You guys.
I
used to say United need a manager who can make it. United do not need tactical. They just need a guy who will give them, you're playing for United.
Ancelotti.
Channel the inner spirit of 99. Or else you're out. That's it. United don't need a tactical manager.
You're so skilled. What the hell are you being told? You're Ronaldo. Banging 30, man.
You mean 40? 40?
This is Brighton, fam.
I feel like that's United.
Yeah.
And then Greenwood scored the winning goal.
I think it's been superb. Like these first 3 games has been top.
So you guys can now listen to me and put in your FPL score.
Aye, of course. Now we don't have money, but we're going to take like -6.
Get rid of Bruno. Get rid of Bruno.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of Bruno. Getting rid of Barnes. That guy.
Barnes.
He got the number 7. He got confused.
He channeled his inner Damari Gray.
Yeah,
for sure. Nice. But he's balling. He's balling.
Yeah, Damari Gray is actually balling like crazy.
Anyway, so fluke win?
No, good win. Yeah, a win's a win. You guys will kill for a win, isn't it?
No. We kill for a goal.
A goal. Forget about a win, just a goal.
We kill for a shot on target.
I mean, I think I'm at that point now with our team where I expect good performances and wins. I'm tired of having to like stress through a game. Adama is ripping men apart, and we're lucky that he can't finish. So I think, like I said, I'm Ollie out. Personally, I think Ollie needs to go. I think he's taken the team as far as it can go, and I wouldn't get rid of him now, end of the season, because
you guys have literally broken an Arsenal record, 28 games away and beaten.
Yeah.
So that's insane.
That's insane.
Nah, it's
that's
great.
A crazy record.
It's great, but I want league titles. I want trophies. We can't keep bottling semi-finals, isn't it? So for me, Ollie, I'm sorry, mate. You're a legend. You're not a legend. You're a cult hero. But it's time for you to out. It's time for you to go. Yeah. Nah. Is what it is, isn't it?
Alright, so around Europe, Barca were trash.
No, they were not. This guy is just trying to mess
Barca
around
were trash.
using laws.
English players,
Yeah.
English players are falling in.
This guy is trying to become single. There is a reason. He's trying. He's picking a fight. I know these things. The baby's watching with her whole family. He's like, Barca were trash. How were they trash?
They were trash.
What was the score?
It was
2-1.
2-1.
They
But
won.
Depay is carrying this team. It's Memphis and only Memphis.
No,
No one
they
else is
actually
playing well.
they actually played well as
No.
a team.
Griezmann, where was
not
Griezmann?
great, but Griezmann is doing hairstyle. Him is fine. He's doing those dances of his. He's cool. He's gonna come for Champions League. Right now, it's just
Is Aguero still leaving?
Aguero is on holiday, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I don't get
The
it.
carpenter out for 6 weeks.
I think he's just debating that number 10 jersey. He's really going through the motions. 'Cause he was coming to see his best friend.
That number
Like
10.
imagine he was coming to see his best friend. He had been promised. He was told, "Okay, your bestie is going to be here," and then now he has to play with
With Martin Braithwaite.
who has actually been trying. I mean,
Trying.
I mean, he's not a typical Barca player, but you know, sometimes you need a bit of
Musa Sissoko.
yes
Heart.
in your team. Yeah, like
Heart.
as you grow older, like you appreciate vegetables.
What's your best
more.
attribute? Pace, power, and heart.
No, just heart, mostly heart. Like Braithwaite will do amazing things, and then he will miss the easiest thing, which I don't get. But it's okay. He's
He's just not a very good player. It's okay.
no, like he made it. We didn't. Okay, I didn't. So like, let me not talk shit. You know, you have to be like on the player side. Like he's trying. He's really trying. Like he has heart. Like I'll give him that. He really
So now that
tries.
Messi has left and made his debut in Ligue, are we back? Are we going to watch Ligue? I'm sure you watched the game. You can't be sad.
I watched when I got the notification that he came on.
Yeah.
But then now you can't watch it legally, so I had to be on all these weird sites that I don't use, but somehow happened to just.
Actually, do you know what's interesting?
But actually,
do you know
PK
yeah.
bought the rights for Ligue 1.
PK's company is broadcasting Ligue in
Spain.
Really?
And they
So that's why you got a pay cut.
and they broke.
This dude was
Is
smart.
this a
No,
smart?
I get a pay cut.
And they broke the record for the viewership for Ligue
Are you
1
serious?
just that day.
And all of them are
They
Catalans.
broke the record.
That sounds a bit illegal, isn't it?
No,
No,
No?
it's not.
it's not.
Because they were not showing it. No one was showing
No
it.
one was
in
showing it.
Spain.
He just went and bought the rights.
He just knew that Messi was going to.
I mean, he was like,
they didn't do it before. I think I was thinking that.
Easy,
he just did it like a week ago.
He
or
did,
something.
yeah, he did just after.
Yeah.
But then,
Okay.
yeah, they obviously
Okay.
started negotiating a bit early and stuff. So if he knows, yeah,
Yeah.
that would be like a conflict of interest.
I know, but PK is balling. I knew this when he quit Spain, the national team.
Didn't
And
he-
this guy was
didn't
like
he do-
entrepreneurship.
Did he do Griezmann's video?
Yeah, he did Griezmann's video.
production.
Oh yeah, he did.
He
Yeah,
left.
that production about him leaving.
And then
When he
like,
didn't leave.
Yeah, when he didn't leave.
Who?
PK is a poker champion.
He's a poker shot.
Oh, is he?
Yes.
European tour. He's
Yeah.
won.
And then he's chilling with Shakira. Life is good, huh?
Man is
Life is good.
Yeah,
No wonder these guys take. You know, I was like, how do you just take a pay cut and you just chill about it?
Chilling.
You know the other guys who they have no other side hustle.
No wonder they.
PK is like a guy
Griezmann
from
cannot do
Nairobi,
that.
yeah. Griezmann is like,
On the belly.
I'm doing the hair, and then that's it.
Memphis wants to do the music.
Hey.
Memphis is my boy.
And Memphis, did he break up with Steve Harvey's daughter?
You guys, she's the one chasing those
Oh,
mandem.
she's-
Yeah, those mandem, they have no chance, man. Yeah, then Trey Songs with his baby, is that Steve Harvey's daughter? I don't know. Like, hey, it was rough.
And then,
And then Lingard, and then Jason Derulo. What's going on with footballers, man? Learn to sing. That's the point. Just start singing. And then Lingard just dancing there, Old Trafford, the bench. Weren't you guys playing
so-
Lingard?
No.
Roma gonna win Serie A, yeah?
Yeah, Roma gonna win Serie A. I told you. Like Tammy Abraham.
Murillo is different. Hey, Murillo, that's his
Tammy
name.
Abraham is the reincarnation of Nwankwo Kanu. That's what I've realized.
Of Kanu.
Of Kanu.
That's an interesting.
Yeah, like he's just doing everything.
Me, at times I even think it's Freddy Canute. That I'm watching when I see Tammy Abraham in a Roma jersey. I'm not used to seeing English players until Inter when they brought the whole
PFA team.
2012 team of Victor.
And you know that was like Mourinho's glory days. So he knows how to do the PFA strategy. That's why.
Even Conte went.
Even Conte did it.
Like, let me
Yeah.
bring these guys here.
He said Ashley Young can start here. Which won the league.
And that dude was playing left wing. And
No, but you know he was happy because when we went to United, he thought it was going to be a left winger. Then Sir Alex was like, my guy. Backbench.
He actually tried.
But he tried.
Yeah, no, he played. Didn't he play left wing?
He played left wing the first season.
The first season.
Yeah,
First
then
season,
it was like,
you know.
And then Macheda took him out. Macheda scored that one goal.
Macheda scored that one goal.
We're going off topic.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be European roundup.
Yeah.
Oh, and Giroud scored as well.
Giroud scored twice.
Nice.
Good performance from AC Milan.
Most underrated player, man.
Yeah, he's
most underrated player. Like France World Cup, I think it was him as a focal point.
Giroud an Arsenal legend or a Chelsea legend?
Of course, Arsenal.
Arsenal legend.
Because he just won a Champions.
He's a French legend. That's what he is.
He's a legend.
Second all-time French top goal scorer.
Yeah.
That's certified.
Oh yeah, sure. It's Henry first.
And he's like 4 away from breaking the record.
Henry's
Henry's first. He passed.
But he's like but he's like 4 away
like
from.
close. He's
Those
right
are those
there.
records I don't understand. It's like Antonio being fast for West Ham.
But you know the thing is, Akina Henry, they never
understand,
scored,
bro.
You
know who's played for West Ham?
Tevez, Lampard,
Paulo Di Canio.
Defoe.
Like,
But Tevez played for like one season.
It doesn't
half,
matter.
when
He
him
scored-
and Mascherano.
he scored all the goals
The
in the world.
wasn't a goal scorer. He was just controversial.
Yeah.
That's different.
But he scored goals.
Tevez was there illegally.
Yeah,
he got out
exactly.
quickly.
He got out quickly.
before they
Bruh.
arrested him.
Who else played? Who's
I would
a
say
West
like
Ham
maybe
striker?
Dean
Lampard.
Ashton.
Oh yeah, Dean Ashton.
Dean Ashton's pretty good, but
He wasn't pretty good. He was a West Ham player.
Nah,
he was a
bigger.
very good West Ham player.
That meant he was just a footballer everywhere else.
No. There's some people who are
Or-
dope and well, like Michu. One
Yeah.
season and I'm killing it.
I'm killing it, then I'm out. I get the contract of like retirement.
retirement, play 4th division.
Jack
Spain.
Rodwell. Shout out Jack Rodwell. Watch Sunderland till I die.
So now, before we finish, Mendy.
Yeah, what the fuck is
What
going
is he
on with that?
doing?
I think we just leave it there.
Like, what the fuck?
We can't even talk about
I don't
that.
even.
Are they actually facts about this thing? Because I haven't seen much, just that there's been like accusation and they denied him bail.
Yeah, they denied him bail.
Bro, they denied him bail. Like as
denied him.
a
They said
footballer,
no.
they're like,
said
the one
you're
thing
always
about-
traveling. So
They said
like,
no.
hell no.
The one thing we know about like such cases in the NFL, this thing happens like, well, not rape cases, but like
Assault, domestic violence.
stuff like that. And they always, and unless it comes out, they'll try and deal with it internally and like hide it, especially if you're like a top player.
Yeah.
If you're like a player who's just can't
That's
immediately,
what
right?
happened to a friend of ours.
And yeah, he did actually.
Yeah.
And then
Story for another day.
And then, but now in football, this doesn't happen. It doesn't happen that much. But when it happens, who's the City player who was jailed?
Adam Johnson.
Adam Johnson.
Yeah.
He's still in jail, right?
Yeah. He's
So there's him. There's a few cases, but then in football, these guys need to send a message. Like, I don't think Mendy is going to be a City player.
Yeah, I think they'll release him eventually.
Pep won't tolerate it at all.
Tolerate it, no.
Even just for their branding. There's a World Cup coming up next year in Qatar.
Yeah.
I mean, like, nobody wants to be associated with it.
And there's already heat on Qatari ownership in terms of how they got the World Cup. They won't want that with them.
Yeah, dude, but that's just so messed up. And okay, the one thing I'll just say about this, like just to finish off, I always feel like teams do a lot of, they study you before they sign you and stuff like that. Maybe it happened after you signed or whatever, but we didn't hear anything from the team. He just got suspended when the story broke.
Yeah.
Did the story break through them or through when he was arrested?
I think it came. I read it off a Twitter page. I'm not sure what.
I read about the
arrested.
suspension first. I didn't read about like the case and then the suspension.
Yeah, and that's the thing that was the part that shocked me because normally
the case will come out, and then the team will have to react and be like, "Hey, we're going to suspend him." But
so if that's the case, like
there must have been an
like Man City just like now.
There must have been an internal investigation, like even if it was brief in there, like
they have to.
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, like this is just shit."
Yeah.
And we don't tolerate that.
And we'll wait to hear the facts.
Anywhere, and that guy just needs to be jailed.
Yeah.
If it's true.
Let's also like hear the facts and stuff and not jump to conclusions.
21.
Yeah. 27, wasn't it?
Huh? What?
Was
I
it
thought it was
21?
like 4.
Yeah. Last I
left it at 4.
I saw double digit 2. Yeah. I think it's north.
Jesus is
But
the Lord.
I mean, we'll check those facts.
I mean, let the law run its course, and I mean, let's get the facts right, and also let's not.
I
know, but like also let's not just jump the gun. And
I know, but 27 cases.
I mean, that's
Allegedly.
crazy.
Allegedly.
Cannot just be a smoking gun.
You
I
think
mean, maybe
it's
he's got
legit?
like 5 million Instagram followers, so like that's like 0.000. I don't know, like, but let's just wait for the actual facts. Like, we're not
Anyway.
lawyers. Oh, okay, somewhere.
It's a wrap. So do you guys think Mbappe is going to Real?
No. I think Real have played their hand. I think they're just gonna sign him for free. I think it's worth it either.
I think they're willing to take the chance because either way, like even if he doesn't sign at this free and chooses to enjoy his football with his new compatriots and win a few things, guys, what 22, turning 23, he can do a 3-year extension and still show up in 3 years. They can still bid
But he's refused to sign on contract.
from both sides as well because apparently Real has actually been making bids for him and stuff, and it's just been like.
What was the latest one today? Has it gone to 200?
Yeah, so the latest one, I think Fabrizio tweeted that it was 170 with 10,
Yeah.
and they're considering 170 plus 30 in add-ons.
Yeah, or 170 and then either plus 10 or plus a top player from Madrid.
Yeah,
So that was the exchange, and they have to determine what a top player is.
which means you're
Kylian
getting
is the only
Audrey
player I wanna
Azola.
go for 200.
No, I mean I don't know which top players Madrid has right now.
Give
aside
them
from
Marcelo from 2010.
Benzema. Yeah, Isco. Like, what's the top player that would actually fit in PSG?
Who will they give?
Maybe you
You can't
Hazard.
be a forward.
They'll give
Hazard or Bale,
They'll give Hazard.
For what?
or you give them Rodrigo, like give them a young talent
The
back.
only, if I was PSG, the only person I'd want is Valverde. But
Really?
he just signed a new contract
Yeah,
last
just signed
week.
a new contract,
so
yeah.
him is not going
He's not
anywhere.
going anywhere.
Yeah, there's nothing.
That's tricky.
It's tricky.
You can't take another goalkeeper from them, you know.
Then, if you're
But they love the
Kylian,
goalkeeper.
Yeah.
if you're Kylian, why can't you just stay for? We even have a former Real keeper. Yeah?
Navas.
If you're Kylian, why can't you just stay for a year, win the Champions League, and then bounce?
That's actually what most people are saying, that he could actually just stay for the year, go for free and get a hefty salary. Because you know at PSG he also has benefits like the private jet, all sorts of shit in his contract where he has to be accommodated. So just wait the year out, enjoy your football, win the Champions League, and then choose to even renew for 2. Because these guys are aging out either way, yeah? Like another 2 years that Messi will or might be there, he'll be what, 36 going on 37? You may not want to play with him anymore. Then go build your project in Madrid as a 25-year-old at the peak of your career.
And then let's just say this thing happens, right?
Yeah.
Who gets benched?
Who gets benched at Madrid?
Yeah.
Obvious, like one of those two wingers.
One of those two guys.
Guess.
Whichever one, doesn't matter. Only Benzema has a right to stay. Everybody else is
Gordinho or Bale? You know?
Or Hazard.
Oh, yeah, or Hazard or Bale. Yeah. One of them.
They'll try to do 4-2-4 once just to excite the fans.
Hey, bro, it's Carlo.
Yeah,
It's Carlo.
but Carlo, his team talk is in the final third. You know what?
You know
You
what
are
to
at
do.
Madrid. You know, so like it's not vexed. bro.
Channeling the Galactical
Galactical spirit. You'll just see them bid for Kante after the next year. They'll be bringing that CLOUT Makelele back. Then they can just have as many attackers as they want.
But I think Mbappe, I don't think he's pushing for a move. I think he's in a pretty comfortable situation where he either gets his move or he plays with Messi and
he's
Neymar.
banging in goals, and you could see yesterday from at least a few minutes I watched, like he was intentionally looking for Messi. I don't think he passed to anybody else once he came on. Like literally, they were just looking for each other. Yeah, Mbappe and
They're
Messi.
playing
Like,
on opposite wing.
they were playing some weird like 4-4-2 kind of thing.
Was it like a diamond?
Yeah, it's a weird diamond, but they just both kept coming into the center to find each other. All fouls were just because of them playing kickball with each other. So
Anyway, I still don't think that Cavani will give up the number 7 jersey.
I'm telling you, just watch this space.
On that bombshell, it's a wrap.
Back to the studio.